Yo, what up, though? This is your boy Chris B back at it again with another episode of Show and Talk. So, folks, as y'all know, we are most of the way through the 4 weeks of Christmas, and we are now on week three. So, tonight we're going to be talking about Friday After Next. Now, I'm not going to review this movie, you know, part from part. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure everybody in history has seen this movie already. So I just want to talk about, some of my favorite moments in the movie, the funny parts and everything like that. Now, I will say this, right? This is the first movie or first anything that I've seen Terry Crews and Cat Williams in. I'm not sure, I know Terry Crews used to play ball, but I'm not sure if Cat Williams, did anything before this because, like I said, this is the first time I've seen him. Now, if I got to put these movies in order, from funniest to not, well, they're all three movies are hilarious, but the funniest one will always be the original Friday. And then is this one right here. And then next Friday comes in third place. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this movie here, this is one of those movies that it got laughs out of me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, loud laughs. Now, I sit back and watch comedy movies sometimes, and you might get a chuckle or two because movies nowadays, a lot of movies that come out nowadays, whether it's comedy, horror, a thriller, suspense, whatever, they just don't have the same effect on me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I can watch a movie that's considered comedy, but me personally, I don't see anything funny. You know what I mean? In a lot of these so-called comedy movies that come out nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very hard person to make laugh. I like dry humor too. That's one of my favorite types of humor. But yeah, this movie, some of my favorite parts that had me chuckling or laughing out loud. You know what I'm saying? One was when Craig and Dede was running from them dudes, you know what I'm saying, that were coming after them for insulting their grandmothers. I mean their grandmother, you know what I'm saying? And they made it to the roof of the donut shop. And you see Dede looking over, you know what I'm saying, making stupid faces and all that. That part right there had me rolling because that's some shit I probably do if I was in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a crazy, reckless person like that. But yeah, man. Another part that had me dying laughing, yo, is when is when Damon, you know what I'm saying, went in the bathroom with Money Mike, you know what I'm saying, and then he was about to take his ass. I mean, that shit was hilarious, man. And he grabbed the damn pliers and just, uh, squeeze his damn nuts, man. Like I felt that, man. I swear to God, I felt that. Like it's like you sitting back, you watching it, and you a dude, man. Yo, I'm sure every dude has said the same thing when they saw this movie. They felt that shit. You know what I mean? Like, but one thing that had me tripping is like, yo, he had them shits on his nuts for a long time, and he was still, conscious. I couldn't do it, man. I probably pass out after the first few minutes. But the second they let those shits go, yo, he was chasing his ass all around the hood. You know what I mean? Like that, yo, he was going to fuck him up when he caught him. You know what I mean? Like he was going to. And Pinky makes an appearance in this movie. Merry Christmas, nigga. That's my dude, man. That is my guy, yo. Like, I don't know, man. Just his character alone just has me rolling because he got that damn Jerry curl and all that damn juice in his head and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, Pinky is a hilarious character. Um, let's see. Another funny moment. Okay, so This is one that I talk about every time, I talk about this movie with somebody. Is when the same scene where Craig and Dede are on the roof of the donut shop and they see Molly, being chased by the dudes that are looking for them. And then they catch him and then they beat his ass and then he walks into, their dad's restaurant and you see Molly is all fucked up, you know what I mean? Like that I don't know why, but that part had me rolling when he first walked in, yo. It's just I guess it's the way he walked in because he was limping and shit. Like, yo, that part gets me every single time. Like, I don't know what it is, man, but that shit is hilarious. What else? The dude with the shotgun. Yo, that dude was not playing. And Craig and Dede, and then the dude that robbed them at the beginning of the movie, dressed up as Santa. All of them, all three of them, ran into the lady's house. You know what I'm saying? Who they insulted earlier by the corner store. You know what I mean? And that shit was very disrespectful. You know what I mean? And then not only that, the guy with the shotgun started shooting through the windows. He did not give a damn. You know what I mean? He was just shooting through that lady's windows like it wasn't nothing. Bust up in there like straight G. You know what I mean? Looking for them niggas, yo. That I'm sorry, man, but yo, they did a good job playing this dude up, yo. Like he did not care. So the Santa Claus, Ricky Smiley's character. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did not find him that funny. You know what I'm saying? The only time he was funny is when he was being chased or it was some kind of like tongue in cheek situation. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was all that funny. But yo, he was getting messed up all throughout the movie too. You know what I mean? Well, not all throughout the movie, but near the end. But yeah, man, I really hope they make another Friday, man, because this one right here, this like I said, it's still not as funny as the original Friday, but it's definitely in second place. I can watch this movie again the next day and have the same laughs. Like Mike Epps, he's funny in his movies, and this movie in particular, he is hilarious in. But I gotta be honest, I seen him live. I didn't think he was all that funny on stage, but yeah, in this movie and every other movie he's in, yeah, he's hilarious. Ice Cube, Ice Cube, he does a pretty good job playing the comedies. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in what was it? I think it was 20. What was it 22 Jump Street? The second one, the sequel to 21 Jump Street. Yo, that he was hilarious in that too. You know what I mean? What was the? I don't even remember. Yo, y'all let me know. Was it the first one or the second one where he met the old boy that was talking to his daughter or whatever? I'm trying to remember which one it was because it's been so long since I've seen either of those movies. But yeah, Cube does a pretty good job, playing the comedies and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But he's always like the straight laced dude. You know what I mean? And then the character in the movie with him is the comedic relief. But yeah, man. Hey, can't forget about Pops too. Also, Day Day's dad, yo. Yo, those two, they did a great job as well. You know what I'm saying? Pops, always, every movie and every show I've seen him in, he comes through with the laughs. You know what I'm saying? In every movie he's in, he's always on the toilet. Every Friday movie. The first one, he's talking to Craig on the toilet about looking for another job. The second movie, he's eating a burrito and whatnot, and then he has to make a pit stop to the toilet at a corner store. And then this movie right here, he has to go to the bathroom. So I guess that's just the gag of his character, yo. Terry Crews, very hilarious as Damon. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, I mean, he played the dude so well, man. Like, when I first saw this movie, I thought he might have really been like that. You know what I mean? Like, he played the character well, man. Especially when he was watching that Tupac How Do You Want It video. Yeah, I thought that shit was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you haven't seen it, make sure y'all check it out, man. Friday after next, which you probably have, and I'm just wasting my time telling you that. But yeah, man, for me, this movie definitely deserves a 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? If a movie can make me laugh and it's a comedy, it's getting a high score. Like, no doubt, it's getting a high score. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on Friday. You know what I mean? I'll probably watch it again before the end of the year. Maybe not though. I got some other movies to get through, but yeah. So as y'all know, the next movie we're gonna be discussing next week is Die Hard. Um, I haven't seen that movie in a couple of years, but yeah, I'm gonna sit down and definitely rewatch it and try to catch some parts that I never caught before. I'm sure there's something that I didn't catch. You know what I mean? It's like that with every movie for me. You know what I mean? Um, just trying to catch stuff. So maybe I'll be the first person to catch something that nobody else did. Who knows? But anyway, once again, this is your boy Chris B. I thank y'all for listening, and I will talk to y'all later. All right, peace.